Hey everyone, a very warm welcome back to M.O.G.A, where I'm taking the Thoth Tarot by Crowley and Harris and finding those moments of great awareness every week that help us navigate through this crazy 3D plane that we've all decided to incarnate into. So the cards that came out today, two cards jumped out, the first being the Ace of Discs. Now this card is a great card of financial prosperity. You might find some luck coming in with the finances, certainly new jobs, new opportunities, new ideas that have the ability to prosper into the Knight of Discs. Now he's absolute financial stability and success, and you see here this is a cycle. We're going from the Ace all the way through to the Knight. So the conversation this week is about cycles. It's about making sure that we are not limiting ourselves by not starting. Quite often in life, once we get to the top of our game, we're quite happy and content, so we don't really want to open things out and start something afresh. But you have no idea where this can go, and it can go to amazing places. In fact, the cards are suggesting that all of your new projects and ideas are definitely worth getting off the ground. This card is associated with spring. We had a big spring awakening. It's definitely time, if you haven't already started something, to really start a new project and go where you're led. Now the Knight of Discs is very financially secure, and the cards are saying if you start this is setting you up for life and for great financial prosperity in the future. So don't give up. Quite often with cycles in life, when we're at the top, we don't want to start again. But don't forget, you've been new so many times. You started your first school, you finished the school, start, finish. You start the next school, you finish, you go to university, you finish, you start your first job, you finish. We're constantly performing in cycles, but I think as you get older, sometimes you think, can I be bothered to do this? But the cards are definitely saying yes, yes, yes. So how are we going to go from the Ace, which is really the beginning, to this masterful success? Now the Knight has three cards associated with him. He has the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Discs, and the Nine of Discs. The Seven of Wands is Valor. Now this is the keep going card, even though you're exhausted, even though it's trying and you've got to go through the whole disc suite to get to your goals. Keep going. He doesn't give up. He pushes through even though he's not feeling really great. He does that by the Eight of Discs, which is the Prudence card. There's a lot of Virgo in this card. It's the Sun in Virgo. Now Virgo is a very methodical, diligent star sign. So the key is for this project is not to go so woo-woo with it, but understand that every day you must do something to move forward. The boring stuff has to be done. It all has to be done to get to that eventual gain. And there's a lot of alignment with this card. So here's a really powerful message coming through. So don't be shy about starting your new cycle in life. It's very difficult. But don't forget, our Knight of Discs, he's also at one with natural law and nature. You'll see he's not fighting in this card. His success has come from being in flow and just really battling on slowly, day by day. But also understand that often projects in service will be more successful quicker. Now, it doesn't mean you can't be rich, filthy stinking rich, but whatever you're designing, whatever your thing is, try and go with and set the intention of this is to serve other people. Your product will still fly off the shelf, but if you set that mindset that I am doing this for the greater good of humanity to serve others. I go back to a friend of mine. She was in the West End of London on stage, very prominent jobs. Now she got to her Knight of Discs and then she decided, look, I want to teach. I want to start my own school. She started by hiring a church hall, so very little expenditure, and teaching a handful of kids. Now she's spent years doing this. She has her own premises. She's become the Knight of Discs, and her kids are now going through the same cycle, and a lot of them are in the West End now. She's getting them jobs there, and she has chosen something that's in service to others and has been very successful. So if you want to speed it up, people, all your new ideas, make sure your intention, regardless of the money and how much you're going to earn and how many Porsches you're going to be driving, your intention is always to serve others. That way you're going to be more in flow. Nature is the natural ways of things and the laws of karma are going to help you out. So really, don't forget our spring awakening. If you've abandoned it, it's a bad idea, because it's something that's going to set you up for your future and it's going to be great. So don't worry. Rome wasn't built in a day, but if you build it, the cards are saying they will come. So have an amazing week, everybody, and I'll catch you next time. See you later.